Okay, now we'll be doing iteration 2, and then for iteration 2 we have 6 stories to show. Let's start with story 1. We have patient can search doctors so that patient can select doctors. For the test, we have patient must select a specialization area to find list of doctors of that area. Otherwise, the filter will not work. So we would have to log in as patient. Sean is a patient, and I log in as Sean. Patient must select a specialist for that, and the filter, we have all the doctors over here and also their specialization, and it lists all the doctors over here. So the test is passed. And then we have by default patient will see list of all doctors from all specialization areas.
Yeah, they should switch with.
Yeah. So this test will also pass since I just showed it.
And go to demo and just click on here
Yeah.
and just medicine.
Medicine.
Yeah,
And
it
gives you
filters.
it filters only for the doctor who belong to medicine area, and then we have ENT. Okay, so for the next one, we have patient view updates patient profile, and then by default patient should be displayed patient profile. So if I log in as a patient, which is Sean, and I can see my patient profile over here. So this test, and then your patient can update phone number and address. So for example, I'm logged in as a Sean and phone number. For example, I want to change my address to 35 Denton Avenue, and I update. It also gives me a message patient profile is updated, the address is updated now. So this test is a pass. And then we have patient cannot change patient ID, otherwise test will fail. As you can see over here, this test box is a read only, so you can only see it, but you cannot change it. You're not allowed to change this. This test will also pass. And then moving to story 3, we have patient can view doctor schedule so that patient can book appointment. Patient can view specific doctor schedule, otherwise test will fail. To view the appointment, we can see the view schedule, doctor schedule over here. And then I can see all the doctors, and then I can go to the next week and I can see who is, if this doctor is available or not. For example, I can only see that doctors is not available or available or not.
No, yeah, doctor is not available.
Doctor is available or not.
Yeah.
This means that other patient register or other patient make a appointment for this time frame. So I'm not allowed to
See which patient.
it is. Okay, so this test will pass. And then we have patient should not see scheduled patient's name in the schedule. Instead, not available should be displayed, as I just showed you that it just shows not available, which means the other patient made appointment in this time. So this test will also pass. And then we have patient can move back and forth to see next week's schedule to avoid time conflict during making appointments, otherwise the test will fail. As I showed you, we can view the schedule and you can go to next week and you can see who is available, which time is available or not. That's mean this test will pass. And then moving to story 4, we have patient can make online appointment. Patient must choose doctor and select make appointment in order to make the appointment. So I go to make appointment and I choose the doctors. I can also filter them by their specialization. For example, I go to medicine and I make appointment with Elizabeth. So as I just did, the test will pass. And then we have a patient should fill out appointment form with date, start time and end time, and fields must be filled out, otherwise the test will fail. For example, if I don't fill up all this information, if I click submit, it would give me the validation and it would tell me please select date, select start time and select end time, which means this test will pass. And then we have end time must be smaller than the start time, otherwise the test will fail. Which means I cannot just choose 11 o'clock start time and end time is 8 o'clock. This is not allowed.
Select
That's
a date.
meaningful.
Select date and then
Yeah.
and it just says end time must be bigger than the start time, so this test will pass. And then we have story 5, which is receptionist can make appointment with doctors or patient. For that, we would have to log in as receptionist. Let's do
Login is.
log in as receptionist in the meanwhile.
Mm-hmm.
Log in as receptionist. And then our test is receptionist must choose doctor by their specialization. Receptionist can also
Mm-hmm.
go to make appointment and then they have all the also information to choose the doctors by their specialization and then make appointment. So this test will pass. And then we have in make appointment form, receptionist must choose patient from drop down list or the test will fail.
Select make appointment.
So I can select make appointment over here and then I would have to
Select patient.
select the patient over here. So the test will pass. In the patient profile or the patient make appointment profile, we have all the fields. All the fields must be required: date, time, start time, and end time. For example, if I don't insert all the information and I click submit, it will give me the validation. It will tell me to please select date, start time, and end time. So the test will pass. Okay, let me show you. The date we can choose date, the start time, and the end time. The next test we have, which is if end time is same thing, end time must be smaller than the start time, otherwise the test will fail. For example, if we start at 10 o'clock and then we put finish at 8 o'clock, it won't allow me. It will tell me the end time. It will give me a message end time must be bigger than the start time. So these two tests will pass. And then we have story 6, which is doctor can view doctor schedule. For that, obviously, we will have to log in as doctor. And our test is doctor should be able to view his or her schedule, otherwise the test will fail. So let's log in as doctor. Paul is a doctor, and we log in as doctor, and I can see doctor schedule. And in doctor schedule, we can see which patient made appointment with me,
Including the ID.
with including the ID and the name. So this test is passed since I'm able to see the schedule. And then doctor should be able to see patient name with ID and the schedule too. identify the patient, otherwise the test will fail. As I just showed you, that it tells you every unique username with their ID and the name, and it also gives you the starting time and the end time. So that was our demo, and this all this test will also pass. So this is our demo, and I hope you enjoy.